Hello friends, I am Jamie and I have a little guy here sitting with me and I'll just lift him up so I can introduce him to you. But this is James, my little son here, and he's asleep and he's gonna do my little intro video with us. He's just snoozing away here. He loves sitting on mommy's lap and I'm kind of, I don't know if it's a good thing that I've done that, but he likes to sleep on me. Anyways, so I'm just going to get started here and let you guys know this is my intro video for YouTube. I started my channel February 11th, 2011, when I got diagnosed with a cyst in my brain. I ended up not continuing with my channel because I was going through a really hard time and wasn't sure if I wanted to share what was about to happen. I didn't really know if I was going to live or die. I had no idea about what the condition that I had, what it was all about, and what would be happening, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to share all of that stuff with the world. So I've just it's been a few years since 2011, and I obviously am alive and well. And so anyways, like I said, my name is Jamie and my son's name is James. And I just wanted to start this channel to share our fertility journey. I'll be sharing a little bit of what I do for a living. Besides YouTube, I am a massage therapist, I'm a spiritual counselor. I also teach infant massage. I am an instructor for that, so I actually have my own business, and this spring I'm going to be teaching classes at some of the local yoga studios in the area and possibly at one of the hospitals here, St. Vincent. And so that is something that I've been doing for a while now, and I'm obviously a stay-at-home mom now. I have a massage room in my house and I massage friends and family, but I am going to be taking clients very soon. Once little James starts getting on his routine and I can get a schedule down, then I can start doing at least 1 or 2 massages a day. That's only about 2 hours of work, so that I can start out with doing just 1 a day. We are in the beautiful state of Montana, and obviously I'm not going to tell you the city that I'm living in, but we are in Montana, and this is a really beautiful place to live. This is the first time I've ever lived here. We've been here for about 3 or 4 years almost, and it is a beautiful place to live with Yellowstone Park, and Canada's really close. There's a lot of spas to go to and things like that. It's really fun. A lot of outdoor adventures, and my husband David is an avid hunter. He loves coyote hunting and deer hunting, and pretty much anything he can hunt, he hunts. So our freezer is always full of deer meat, which I'm not super fond of. I do like deer jerky, and I eat a lot of that. If it was up to me, I would just take the whole deer and make deer jerky with it, because it's delicious. And so just a little bit like why I started, what led me to YouTube, and how I started, how and why I want to start this channel. Number one, the reason, like what led me to become obsessed with YouTube was when we started our IVF journey. I was doing research on the procedures that we were going to be going through, and I came across Ellie and Jared's channel, which they are just the most inspiring people to me. I have learned so much from them, and I really just love who Ellie and Jared are in their vlogs. They're raw, honest, happy, just good people, and you can tell that even just from the little bit that they share with their life. I know they don't share everything, and it is a lot that they do share, but they are just, I've been watching them since before they got pregnant with Jackson, and now they have Calvin, and it's like, I just had my son 3 months ago, and I'm like, man, our journey was so long. And I just remember watching one of Ellie's first videos, and I promised myself I would not cry, and that's what's taken me so long to do this video. But our journey was very challenging, and we tried for a year on our own, and then we had a year of treatments that didn't work, and till our doctor just said, you know, we need to go straight to IVF. And so I really didn't want to do that. I'm just a natural person. I don't like subjecting myself to all those hormones and things like that. So we ended up doing IVF and got pregnant with twins. And if anybody wants me to do a video or a montage on that journey, I can do that. I don't have any film footage or anything like that. I do have a lot of posts from Instagram. But if anybody's interested in that, you can go to my Instagram page. It's at Jamie Elgis, and my account is private, but I can add you. And yeah, so we found Ellie and Jared, and another couple that we found were Cullen and Katie from Alabama. They're really awesome. I went through their whole journey with them, their 2 miscarriages, and it was just, you know, I felt like I was going through what I was going through in silence, but it was like, because they were putting everything out to the world, it just felt like I wasn't alone. And anytime I was hurting or things didn't work out, I would go to their channel just to get inspiration and hope. And I did. And here I am today with my little boy. It's awesome. So, on to the next thing before I will start totally full on crying. Anyways, I'm just so thankful for YouTube, and I'm thankful for all the couples out there that were brave enough to share their intimate details and stories about their triumphs and their challenges, because your non-silence, or however you want to say that, your lack of silence, it really, not being silent has helped us. It helped us have hope and to get to where we are. And it was great encouragement. So thank you. If you guys watch this video, I don't know, but I just wanted to, you know, give credit to the people that have helped me. And even though you don't know who you are, it's just really amazing, you know, when you do YouTube and you don't even know the people that you're affecting with sharing the reality of your life. It's just incredible, and I think it's just really neat to give credit to people and let them know that what they've done for complete strangers. So that's really awesome. Why I wanted to start a channel was, first of all, a lot of my followers on Instagram, who I also follow their YouTube channels, and I don't remember, let me check here, because I'd love to get a shout out to one of my girls from Instagram. She's really awesome. I love her. She has 3 cute little babies, and her channel, or she has a YouTube channel, but her name is MSNAZ Riley, Miss Naz Riley. I don't know how to pronounce it, but her and I actually message each other on Instagram and talk quite a bit, and she's the one that's really encouraged me to do this channel because of my journey. And so here I am, and you guys are gonna see a lot of the things that are coming in our future, which that's another thing I wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be sharing with you is not only am I going to be sharing our adventures that we're going to be going on here in Montana, and you guys are going to get to see a lot of Montana. We're going to Yellowstone, we're going to Canada, which, you know, hey, that's not in Montana, but the way there is really pretty. My skincare routine, my makeup, and the products that I love. I do a lot of DIY projects. Tomorrow you'll be seeing a video that's up of my baby's nursery and all the craft projects I've done for his nursery that I'm still finishing up, and it's been 3 months. But also in the future, we plan on doing frozen embryo transfers. We have 8 frozen embryos, and a lot of people say, well, why don't you try to get pregnant on your own naturally? And that would be awesome. But what we went through to get those babies, and there are babies, we want to meet those little people if they survive. And just how can you destroy an embryo? Because that is one thing when you have embryo storage, is you have to sign a lot of paperwork on how to store those embryos and who gets custody of your embryos if one of the spouses die or you get a divorce or whatever. It's quite an ordeal, actually. So, and the one thing they ask you is if one of the spouses passes away, what do you want to be done with your embryos? Do you want them destroyed, donated, or donated to research, or put up for adoption? Well, I would never put my embryos up for adoption. I would never let them go be researched on, because who knows what they would do with them. And thirdly, I don't want to destroy my embryos. Like, that's really strange to me. It's like having an abortion. I know that they are only embryos, but it's life. They did survive to day 6 with the cell development and all that. So to me, they're life. God put life into those. And so we will be doing a frozen embryo transfer. Probably not this year. I wanted to do it in September, but after having my first baby, I've just kind of been like, oh my gosh, and the likelihood of us having twins again is very high, and I couldn't imagine being pregnant with twins with a almost 1-year-old, and then he would be almost 2 years old when the babies came. So I'm just not sure. I'm not feeling it for when we're gonna do that. And also another thing that we have going on that is really a big deal is my husband has to have open heart surgery later this year, possibly in September. So that is from a congenital heart defect he had when he was born. My husband is also a twin, so he had surgery when he was a little boy, and it's time for him to have surgery again. And so he just went to the Mayo Clinic, where they specialize in the type of surgery that he needs, but it's really important that he get the surgery as soon as we can possibly do it, because his heart is enlarging, and the right chamber in his heart has enlarged to the point where it's leaking. Excuse me. And one of the valves doesn't function properly because the widening of the chamber doesn't allow the valve to reach the other side anymore, so it leaks. And also, if he allows this to go any further and the enlarging moves to other chambers of his heart, he's going to end up having to have a complete heart transplant, is what the doctor said. So we have to get this done as soon as possible, and obviously that is very scary for both of us, but I know he's really scared, and he doesn't share how scared he is. But it's a big deal. He has to completely be cut open, and they have to repair the valve. So that is possibly going to be happening in September. We're not sure yet, so we'll see about that, and be praying for us and praying for my husband that he is okay until he can have that done, because every day I worry that I pray that he does not have a heart attack or stroke or something, and that he eats healthy, and just that he's safe. And just another thing about what I'm going to be sharing on YouTube is that my husband and I don't live together. He actually lives 4 hours away on an Indian reservation, on the Sioux, Assiniboine Indian Reservation, and he works up there. He is a lineman for a company up there, and he is trying to finish his apprenticeship, which he is going to be done with in about a year or longer. Because of his heart surgery, he's going to have to take a little bit longer to finish it. So we see each other on the weekends. He comes down here for the weekend, and then it's awesome that I don't work and then I can stay at home, because then I can go stay with him for a week or two and then come home. So it works out really good that we can do that. So if there are any request videos that you have that you want me to do, just put it in the comments below, and I will be meeting you guys in the comments. And just if there's anything else you guys want to know about me, obviously I'm going to be posting daily vlogs, and some of the things I like to do, and some business ventures that I've just recently started. One of them has to do with wine and food, and I will be doing a few cooking videos and baking videos. I love cooking and I love baking, so the thing I'm going to do next, because I've been craving these, are cream puffs. And I'm probably going to do an Easter inspired cream puff with a white chocolate ganache, and it's going to have like Easter decorations and stuff like that. And then I'm also going to be doing a video on dyeing Easter eggs naturally with vegetables like beets and broccoli and stuff like that. So I just don't like dyeing eggs with the nasty dyes that they have that are toxic for children. Anyways, so I'm going to be doing that, and then also I'll be doing some home decor stuff and DIY projects for Easter. One of them is a sign that I'm going to be making to put out by my front door that says Happy Easter, and with the little bunnies on it. Oh, somebody's waking up over here, huh? Yeah. And also, what was the other project I'm going to be making an Easter wreath, and I'll let you guys know where I get all my supplies for that and how I do them. I'll film it. So I think that completes my intro video for today. If there's anything else you guys want to know about us, just leave it in the comments below, and I'm gonna learn how to get this YouTube thing going. It's been a learning curve and a fun thing to do, but if anybody has any advice for me on anything to do with that, let me know. I am going to be putting my tags in for Instagram, and I do not have a Facebook account for this. I don't think I'm going to start one for that. Just, it's too much to be keeping track of and stuff like that. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in our next vlog. And can't wait to be on this journey with you guys. And look at who's awake. Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh. Say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi to everybody? Yeah. Say, I really don't have red hair. It's just the light in here, huh? It's just the lights. Yeah. Yeah. That's all it is. If you guys want me to do update videos on little James, I can do that too. He just turned 3 months old, and right now I think he's probably about 13 pounds. We haven't been to our 2-month appointment yet, so I'll let you know next time we see you guys. Thank you. Bye. Oh.